It's good.
All right, we're here with another championship transformation. I'm here with a client that just crushed his 6 week challenge. And I'll let him tell his story. What is your name?
My name is Jonathan Robert,
All right, Jonathan. How old are you, by the way, Jonathan?
31.
31 years young. What do you do for work?
So I do this weird job called render wrangling. I handle a bunch of server farms and machines in a VFX company, and I make sure that shows things like VFX shots and composition, all that type of stuff, gets out on time for TV shows, movies, etc.
Okay.
uh, Lots of troubleshooting errors with machines or the jobs themselves, things like that. If I were to make it more a simple title to understand, it's something like IT support
Okay.
with a dash of pipeline or development work.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Sounds very niche, which is awesome.
yeah.
But the reason why I asked this is it because is it mostly sitting from what you do?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. I'm stuck at my computer all day,
Okay.
uh, from 11 to 8. Weird
All right.
hours, but we work global, so
Okay.
I have to cover as many hours as possible.
Got it. So pretty sedentary.
Yes, very
Okay.
much so.
So So tell me about your life before you started with us. Kind of what was your health? What was your fitness like?
I mean, my fitness was terrible. Before I joined you guys, my fitness was bad. I was completely sedentary all the time. I've been overweight for a very long time. And then probably most of my life, I've been at least a little overweight. Um, but I've had a lot. I used to have a lot more chances to work out when I was younger. Now, not so much. And so, starting the challenge has been a good habit setting thing for me. And now I feel I can confidently say for the rest of the year and onwards, I'm probably going to be keeping up going 3 to 4 times a week.
Dude, that's
Um,
awesome. But let
yeah,
me touch back on like how long you've been, how long had you said you've been struggling with this most of your life, you'd say?
yeah. I've always been the bigger kid to start with, and I've always had issues with losing weight.
Hmm.
Um, Lots of different factors go into that, but yeah.
Hmm. Would you say it was
Uh,
mostly the inactivity? Was it nutrition? What do you think you struggled with the most?
Nutrition. Growing up, nutrition was probably the biggest thing. I just ate too much. I ate too many, too many snacks, too many sweets, all those types of things. And now I'm slowly reeling it back the older I get,
Yeah.
trying to be more disciplined with my eating,
Yeah.
be more conscious.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always find people when people find us, it's something that's, it's been gnawing at them for a really long time, or something happened in their life and they're like, I gotta make a change. Which one was it for you that made you decide I'm gonna make a change now?
It was a bit of column A and a bit of column B. I've been wanting to, I've been on and off the horse of dieting and trying to lose weight. Sometimes it was partially forced due to once I needed to get all my wisdom teeth taken out because they were badly impacted. And that meant I had to not eat solid food for about a month.
Yeah.
I lost a lot of weight during
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So accidental dieting there. But
Yeah.
I've tried keto. I've tried a few different other things, and it never just stuck. Definitely very trendy types of dieting, and then my partner Rachel has been through the program before, and she introduced me to the gym. I've been on and off with the gym for a long time, about a year and a half, maybe close to two now.
Mhm.
Um, but now I'm much more seriously going to the gym. The nutrition part of the program was really like impactful for me,
Right.
especially tracking. I found it tedious at first. I'm not gonna lie, but the more I did it, the more comfortable I got with it, and the
Yeah.
less intimidating. Just figuring out approximately what food gives me about what types of macros or
Mhm.
calories, and estimating that type of stuff is now
Okay.
much easier.
Good.
And I track where I go. I
Good.
track where
Good.
I can.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So you were on and off. You said it's time to do this.
yeah.
You took on the challenge. You committed yourself. What were some of your results, John, that you achieved in 6 weeks?
I didn't lose as much weight as I was hoping I would. If we're looking just at the number of weight,
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah,
but
let's just only do measurable results.
uh, but if we look at my muscle growth and my fat loss, I think I lost somewhere around uh, 4 or 5% of body fat,
Hmm.
and I gained 3% of muscle. Uh, you know, fluctuating here and there. It still
Yeah.
fluctuates a little bit here and there. I went back up a little bit and down yesterday because I'm always going to keep doing my weigh-ins on Mondays now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the big measurable stuff for me, and in general, I feel a bit less sluggish, I suppose.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel stronger. I feel more energetic. When I go to class, I can push a lot harder than I used to than before the start of the 6 weeks.
Right. That's awesome.
And
So
yeah,
I want to highlight a few things. You did like can I if you don't mind I'm gonna share some of this
yeah,
because
go
you
for it.
shared up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You lost 10 pounds on the 6 weeks, but
Yes.
you lost almost 6% body fat,
Yeah,
which is a very important measurement. So although the weight didn't go down as much, your body fat
yeah,
dropped 6% from where your total body weight was,
yeah.
which is pretty drastic, right? If you think about it.
It's a lot. That's realistically, I actually dropped about 12 pounds of fat.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Uh,
exactly. So
maybe a little bit more.
yeah, so you're close. Like you could say your overall fat mass that dropped is over 20 pounds of fat mass. And
Yeah,
if you gained over 3 pounds of like 3% in muscle, that means that you've actually gained weight, but the good weight, the muscle weight,
yeah,
which is huge, which is remarkable. So I want to just highlight that so you lost about 20 pounds of fat off your body, gained muscle mass, and lost inches too, which is a really important measurement.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. I lost a lot around my waist and my hips, which is where I really want to lose the weight
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
most.
Right.
It's not something you can really control, but you lose weight
Absolutely.
as
Yeah.
much as
Yeah.
you can, and you
Yeah.
lose fat as you go. Little steps,
Yeah.
steps little by little.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I did have some other measurable stuff that improved. Rochelle had me do the fit test at the start of the program, just to have a baseline to measure off of at the end. And yesterday I redid the fit test, and I found that for my body weight squats, I went up 11 reps, up to 54.
That's phenomenal.
Uh, I went up 10 push ups, up to 31. Uh, I did 3 more burpees, up to 13. Still got to work on those.
Yeah.
Uh, and I went up 7 reps on curl up crunch,
That's amazing.
up to 54 as well.
There you go.
My dead hang got a little worse, but I think I can slowly work on that. I maybe just need to work a little bit on my grip strength,
Yeah.
and just the overall pain tolerance on my hands a little bit.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's it.
That's phenomenal. So not only the weight loss, the body composition improvements, but also strength. Like we already knew that you gained muscle, but now we have
Yeah,
performance metrics that actually proved that you've actually improved quite drastically too. And I think that's the one
yeah,
thing people don't do as much as they should is like doing the baseline fit tests because that paints a whole different picture. That you're
it
not only
does.
losing weight, you're actually getting stronger, and it shows. You touched on this earlier less sluggish. Anything else? Well, let's
Yeah,
move into the non-measurable things. What have you
sure.
noticed, like with your body, energy levels, sleep, all those things or digestion,
Uh,
all that type of stuff?
yeah, digestion's been a lot better. Getting a lot more fiber in with the diet, being more conscious about the types of foods I'm eating, especially also a lot more vegetables and things. Uh, but I think the biggest thing for me is definitely just overall sluggishness is gone for the most part, and my energy levels are better. I still need to work on my sleep a little bit. It's not the best. Usually, at most, I'll get 7 hours, but I should try and get a little bit more sleep if I can.
Yeah.
That's another habit I'm slowly working through.
No, no.
Yeah,
And you did we're working with the habit stacking challenge.
yeah,
Like what we do is we don't try to do everything all at once. I mean, for our 6 week challenge, we do give you everything like drinking out of a fire hose, but it's because we want an outcome out of it in the 6 weeks. But then after eventually you just start to build on habits. You stack on top of them one layer
yeah,
at a time, which I think you're already doing, which is awesome. So great success. I want to talk a little bit about the challenge process and everything. What was something
yeah,
that maybe surprised you about it? You talked about it at first. It was challenging to track your foods, but you got used to it. Was
yeah.
there anything else that surprised you or that you learned and took away from either the workouts or the nutrition during this whole process?
I think the biggest thing for me, and it's something I partially knew already. If you do the challenge, try to do as many fits as possible. If you really want to push yourself and you really want to improve, the fit classes are the biggest thing that are going to help you forward. That's what I found.
Yeah.
They really push you. The semi-private trainings that come with the program are nice as well to do strength academy, but doing fit at least twice or more consistently throughout every week is really good.
Yeah, yeah, love it. So, I mean, I think that's kind of like the evolution of every client. We always tell kickboxing, great way to get into it. You're learning something. It's fun, an engaging way to
Yeah,
exercise. Not as intense. It's a great cardio burn for sure, but really a lot of you need a strength base, and that's what our fit classes and that's what our semi-private classes do for the clients in the program. That's awesome. I have a last question for
yeah,
you.
of
And I
course.
probably already know the answer to this. It's a two-part question. A, were you skeptical? Well, maybe not because you had a partner that did this, but maybe there was some skepticism because you tried a lot of things on your own, different programs. So, A, were
Mhm.
you skeptical about the program and maybe some of the results you would achieve? And B, what would you say to someone that was kind of in your position that's kind of sitting on the fence and not sure if they want to take the leap and do it?
I think it was less about skepticism and more uh, finances. It's a large amount of money to pay into the program, but it is definitely worth it. Uh, I think it's more than well worth the amount of money that I spent putting into it in order to get to where I am now. In the long run, it's only going to be paying me dividends in the sense of overall health and feeling better, maybe more confidence as I keep going. Uh, and as for two, I what I would say to someone who's on the fence, not sure, still kind of struggling, I would just say if you feel courageous enough, just push for it. I think you just need to go for it. Grab the situation by the horns and just start going. You got to stand your ground. You got to push forward, and even if it's just one small step at a time, do what you got to do.
Love
If
it.
you take one step back, so be it.
Yeah.
Just work a little harder.
Yeah.
Take
Love
another
it.
couple steps forward. Do what you got to do.
That's awesome, John. So it makes me think about like our process. We always talk about the four C's with the team. The four
Mm.
C's are commitment. You need commitment first, and this is the
Yeah.
process. Number one, first off, you have to do it. You have to commit, and that could be time, it could be money, but a commitment
Hmm.
is required. Then you start to build capabilities. Then you start to build confidence, and then at the end, you said the word courage.
Yeah.
Right? It builds more courage and that builds on itself and it builds more and it pays dividends over the long term, which I hopefully, as you continue on with this, it will, John. I appreciate you for sharing your story and continued success because I know this is just the beginning of your journey. You
Yeah.
still have you still have future goals that you want to hit, I bet.
Yeah. I want to try and drop another 30 to 40 pounds by the end of the year. I'm
Let's
I'm gonna
go.
work towards it. I'm gonna take my time. If I don't hit it, so be it. But I will keep pushing one step at a time.
Let's go. Love it. Anything you want to, anything, last words you want to share with some of the team or the coaches that supported you through this journey?
Every coach has been great. Everyone's awesome at the gym, and I love going there. Everyone's always encouraging and always pushing you harder, joking around or trying to find ways to push you further than you think you can go and show you that you can go that much further.
Awesome. Awesome, John. Thanks so much, man. Have a good one.
Yeah. Ciao, ciao.